everybody, welcome to Mr. Fix-It Jr. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fix your release parking brake. First you're going to need your tools, which is a 10mm socket with a socket wrench and 10mm wrench. Now, first you're going to want to tighten your wing nut in the rear of your side-by-side. Second, you're going to want to remove this cap right here. This cap right there. From this place right here, and then you want to assess what is wrong. So what I found out was wrong with mine is right there. That nut you see was off, and this thing was so loose, and it was not even tight. So I had to run down to the hardware store and go buy one. It's a metric nut, so that fits a 10mm. So how I fixed it was, I tightened this wing nut back here, right here. I tightened this all the way, as much as I could, and then I got out my socket wrench, which had a 10mm socket on it, right here. Then, what I did is I grabbed my wrench right here, and I put it up in here. But no, before you do this, make sure your parking brake is on. So you're going to want to push it. It's going to be tight. Just make sure it's on. So if your parking brake is on, that's good. And you get your wrench, get it on there, and you just tighten it up. And then you just do this until it's super tight. And then you can just go release your wing nut as much as you like it. It's totally up to you of how you like it. So I released it in about the same. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, that's all you do. And if you don't want this, you could try to use a wrench. I did. It was kind of hard. So I just stick with the socket. And you're going to want a small hand. I guarantee you that. You're going to want a small hand. So if you do not have a small hand, then I suggest that you take this off. It would be a lot easier. I wish I did, but I didn't want to take the time because I just wanted to fix this up quickly. So it'd be much easier than trying to fit your hand past this, and then it's hard. It's very hard. So, and now I will take you back and loosen that wing nut, and that's it. That's how you tighten it. And then it should, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't park, then you did something wrong or something's not tight enough. It needs to be 1/4 of the way on there, on that little, like here, I'll show you on. It needs to be 1/4 of the way on there, on that nut right there. If it's not, then you're going to have trouble. But once in a while, I'd check it and make sure it just hasn't vibrated off or anything. And that should help you in future stuff. And so I'm going to take you back there now just to show you what I did with the wing nut real quick. So I'll take you back here, and you want to make sure that you release the parking brake. It'll be a lot easier because then you'll be like, it's stuck, it's not moving. It's because you need to release it. Then you just move it this way. It's kind of hard because it has that like little groove that keeps onto there. But then after you do this, you loosen it about as far as you want to. I just do it about there so it stays on. And then you can just, if you have a hill, I would test it on a hill, like my hill right here. I can just park down that way and test it, and it worked. So thank you for joining me on Mr. Fix-It Jr. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.